Hello, my name is Dian Sari and my student number is 16123050. And in this PowerPoint, I'm gonna explain why farmers must be able to synchronize their mindset on traditional farming and sophisticated farming ideas. Okay, in the first slide is why farmers must combine traditional farming and modern farming. Why? First, because farming is changing every year. It depends on the weather, cost, and land that are different now. And the next point is farmers need strong ideas, not only physically strong like strong hands or strong legs. They have to they have to own strong ideas. And the last point is the old and new method must work together in in order to survive and grow. And then in the next slide, what is traditional farming? So traditional farming is the method of farming that is learned from parents and elders, and the knowledge is passed down through generations. And based on experience, farmers learn from doing, not from the books or any sources. Like they learning by doing it directly. And the next point is use natural signs like rain, wind, soil color, and seasons. And they use simple tools like easy tools or simple tools that is easy to use and easy to fix. And the next slide is benefits of traditional farming. The benefits are farmers know their land well, like they understand soil and water conditions. And the next benefit is low cost farming. Like if they do traditional farming, they don't spend too much money or for the tool or for any sources, like doesn't need expensive tool. And the last benefit is protects nature, like the keep soil healthy for a long time. And the next slide is the limits of traditional farming. The limits are weather is harder to predict because climate change makes seasons unclear. And next, needs more physical labor, like farmers get tired easily. And then harvest can be unstable, like yields unpredictable, like they can change every year. And the last limit is slower work process. It takes so much time to finish the test. The next slide is what is modern or sophisticated farming. So modern farming uh, can be understood by this point, like first uses machines, like they're no longer use only physical tools like from our body, but they use like machine like tractors and tools to reduce the manual work. And the next uses technology like phones and apps for helping decision making or for what should they do to do the farming. And next uses improved seeds, like seeds are made to grow faster. And then focuses on efficiency, like less time but more results. And the next slide is benefits of modern farming. Because these benefits of modern farming like saves times, like work can be done faster, and reduces heavy labor, like farmers' bodies are less tired, and then increase production, more crops from same land with more efficient time, and then helps planning, like farmers know when to plant and harvest. And the next slide is limits of modern farming. The limits are expensive tools, like not all farmer can afford the machine or the modern machine for helping their farming. And then needs training, like farmer must learn first how to use the technology. And then risk of soil damage, like chemicals can harm land if it misused. And then Technology can fail, machines can break or need power, and it also requires more money to repair them. And then these are the problems that farmers face today. First is climate change. Rain and heat are unpredictable, and then rising costs like seeds, fertilizer, and fuel are expensive. And then limited land, like farming space, is getting smaller and smaller. And then the market pressure, like prices change often. The next slide is why farmers must combine traditional and modern farming. First is traditional farming gives wisdom, like based on the long experiences like they've been through. And then modern farming gives support, like from the machine or the modern tools can help farmers work faster and smarter. And then combination gives balance, like nature and technology can work together really well. And then, why traditional knowledge must be kept? First, local experience is valuable because each land is different. Next, farmers understand natural science, like more accurate than machines alone. Next is cultural identity stay alive, like farming is part of community life. Then, prevents over dependence on machines, but farmers stay skilled. Next is why modern ideas must be accepted. First, because weather apps help planning. Farmers avoid wrong planting time because they are helped by the modern apps to predict like the weather or etc. And then machinery reduce workload, like less injury and exhaustion. Then better seed resist disease, like crops survive better. And the last is faster information, like farmers learn from other regions. But some people also argue like traditional farming is enough because they trust only old methods. Then technology is dangerous. They think so because they fear damage to the nature. Then modern farming is too hard because these people believe they fear learning new things. But why their argument is weak? First, because climate change needs new tools. Old methods all alone may fail. That's why they have to incorporate it with modern method of farming. And then fear blocks improvement. Farmers stop growing mentally. And then technology can be controlled if we use wisely and not abusing them, and we use them carefully. It can it can go well together without harming any elements. And next, refusing change risks poverty because income may decrease. And next slide is what synchronizing mindsets mean. Synchronizing mindset means respect the old knowledge. Do not forget the tradition. We still can incorporate the both method without completely mm, omit the old method or the old knowledge of farming. Then learn new ideas slowly. No need to rush and choose suitable technology. Not all tools must be used. It depends of the use. And then balance nature and efficiency, like protect the land and increase yield. The last point is conclusion. The conclusion is traditional farming built wisdom from the long experience, and modern farming brings strength and help from technology and data. Together, they create resilience. Farmers survive the future challenge. Okay, thank you.